perspective. The last 2 days we've been thinking about community, and yesterday I kind of laid out the challenge between moving forward and how do we do that without leaving people behind, but how do we deal with our basic need of being together. And I think today I just want to follow that up by saying, so where do we go from here? Because we're in the position where we've got a lot of people that are double vaccinated. We've got a lot of people wanting to get back out. We've got a lot of people that have, in one way, intentionally or unintentionally, slipped into a new pattern of life, which isn't as much in community as it was before. And we've got another group of people that are worried and scared about what to do because of ill health, or maybe they've lost confidence too. And theologically, Bonhoeffer talks about the church always should be moving together, moving to the common. But when we've got so many different kind of variations in our local community and in our church, how do we seek the common within that? And how do we live out gospel values both individually but corporately as a church? Because Jesus spent a lot of his time on the edges with those that weren't part of the temple life, for example, and bringing them in and making them feel part of the kingdom of God. We've got most probably one of the biggest challenges facing us that we've had in many, many, many years. And this also comes at a time when our own parish is expanding through housing development and things like that. So we need to be praying hard to get the wisdom of God to know what to do as we kind of move towards Christmas. And for me, I think what that's going to have to look like is between now and Christmas as a church, we need to get back together. We need to enjoy each other's time, have social time together, eat cake together, drink tea, play bingo together, all of that stuff. And then look at Christmas as the point where we go out into the community and say, come on, let's have Christmas together. And I know that is deeply, deeply complicated. It's not an easy thing to do. If you just think about the kitchen space that we've got in church, because of the risk assessments, it's likely that only one person's going to be able to be in that enclosed space at any one time. And that's a lot of washing up to do. So we need to also remember what we've said right the way through this crisis, is that as people of God, we need to be gracious to each other. We need to cut each other some slack as we work through these challenges that we face. But we also need to know as people of God that we're people of faith and we're people of hope, and that all things work for those that trust in him. And actually, ultimately, it is going to be fine. It's going to be great. And I can't wait to spend more time with each of you, not just on Facebook or Vimeo or YouTube, but actually in the flesh, because that's how God encountered his people, in the flesh of Jesus Christ. Well, take care, my friends, and